If you have a SHIB and want to feel some hope and energy, this is the video you should watch. Apple and a few other big companies may have been making moves behind the scenes that will cause the price of SHIB to go through the roof. In this movie, I'll show you those silent moves, so make sure to watch until the end. Please note, Bybit made today's movie, and they have some exciting news to tell you. Bybit is a major place to buy and sell cryptocurrencies. Has just released Trade GPT, a powerful tool that uses AI. This tool will completely change the way you trade cryptocurrencies. Bybit, a company based in Dubai, made Trade GPT, a free trading assistant driven by AI that gives traders unique insights from the platform's large amount of market data. It's more than just a tool for trade. It's also a way to learn about crypto. Using the power of ChatGPT model for many languages and Bybit's tools GPT, Trade GPT offers market research in real time and answers to your most pressing questions in a number of languages. Imagine having access to the most up-to-date market plans and product information that are all made to fit your needs. Bybit's dedication to innovation can't be denied. In June 2023, Tools GPT was already built in. It uses machine learning and AI to do deep technical analysis and predictive modeling. Don't pass up this amazing chance to improve your crypto trade skills. Trade GPT is the future of dealing, and you can try it out today by going to Bybit. Stay ahead of the curve, use AI, and remember that the world of crypto is changing faster than ever. In the text, you can find all the important links. Before we get to that big update, there are some exciting things going on with Shiba Inus that you should know about. Shiba Inu whales have been eating a lot of sheep and getting a lot of tokens in a short amount of time. Even more exciting is that the biggest sheep whales have been buying a lot more sheep tokens than they have been selling. So, could they know something that the rest of us don't about the future of sheep? Here's what Watcher Guru wrote so you can get a good idea of how much these whales have been buying. According to data from Into the Block, the big holders' net flow has gone up by 275% in the last week. At the time of publication, this metric was showing a positive number of 145.7 billion sheep tokens. So, you could say that buying bias is still in its early stages in the sheep market right now. The fact that these whales are spending so much money to get as many sheep tokens as possible shows that they must believe in the token and maybe even the idea. It's possible that they know about a price boom for sheep that could happen soon. So they chose to join in on the gift. And, given the big news we just got, it wouldn't be too strange for them to think that. We just found out that Franklin Templeton has filed for a US Bitcoin ETF. This is a very big story. Now, you might not have heard of Franklin Templeton if you don't pay much attention to the stock market. But it just so happens to be one of the biggest organizations in the world that manages assets, with a portfolio worth about $1.50 trillion. They just put in an application for a Bitcoin ETF. If you've been watching movies on this channel, you already know that Franklin Templeton is not the first asset manager to apply for a US Bitcoin ETF. A couple of months ago, BlackRock, which is without a doubt the largest asset manager and one of the largest businesses in the world, applied for a US Bitcoin ETF. Around the same time, another asset manager, Fidelity, also applied for a US Bitcoin ETF. It's interesting that all of these big companies are deciding to join the crypto ETF at about the same time. The fact that the cryptocurrency market isn't doing so well right now makes this even more interesting. So, for these big companies to use all of their resources to try to get into the cryptocurrency market in this way, it must mean that they think the cryptocurrency market is here to stay and that they can make money from it. Nasdaq said the same thing when it said that Franklin Templeton, who manages about $1.50 trillion in funds, wants to make money off of the growing interest in Bitcoin investments. If their proposed ETF is accepted, it would give investors an easier and more regulated way to trade the world's most popular cryptocurrency. In the file, plans are laid out for the Franklin Templeton Digital Asset Trust, whose goal is to track how Bitcoin does. Franklin Templeton and the other companies that have filed for the ETF are probably not doing it to help the cryptocurrency market. There's something in it for them, too, like more cash flow and making it easier for their customers to trade cryptocurrencies. Basically, they want to increase the number of services they offer, and they know that responding to the crypto market is the way to do that. The plans of the other companies that have applied for this ETF appear to be the same. So, if the applications are accepted, it looks like the price of Bitcoin will go up. Even if only one company's entry were accepted, it would still be good for Bitcoin. Why? Well, each of these businesses is very valuable. If some of that money goes into the cryptocurrency market, there is no way that the cryptocurrency market wouldn't improve. And we can't even imagine what would happen if all three applications were accepted. Now, if you've been watching videos on this channel, you know why we're talking about companies getting into Bitcoin when this is a Shiba Inu channel. But, well, for those who don't know, for one thing, if these companies brought in as much money as they could for Bitcoin, the price hike that followed would definitely affect other cryptocurrencies on the market, including Shiba Inu. More specifically, though, history has shown that there is an interesting link between Bitcoin and Shiba Inu. Usually, when the price of Bitcoin goes up, so does the price of SHIB. It's interesting that Bitcoin can go down while SHIB goes up when there are losers. Most of the time, though, if Bitcoin starts to. So, yes, it would be great if these Bitcoin ETF forms were accepted, not just for people who own Bitcoin but also for people who own SHIB. If you thought this was really helpful, please leave a review and tell your friends about this video. It really helps with YouTube's algorithm, which makes it easier for me to keep making better movies. Still, I think it's important to say right now that no Bitcoin ETF applications have been accepted in the United States so far. These managers aren't the only ones who have applied for the ETF. Several other companies have applied in the past, but those applications haven't led to anything. But we all hope that the SEC will accept these companies' bids because of how valuable they are. I guess I'll just cross my fingers. Experts think that after these big companies showed interest in the crypto market, other big companies might soon decide to join the fund. Wellchard on X recently said that they wouldn't be surprised if tech giants like Apple, Amazon, and Google added Bitcoin to their bank sheets in 2024. Alexei, a crypto enthusiast, kind of agrees with Wellchard, but he thinks that these companies would rather buy an ETF or keep crypto through a third-party custodian than add it to their balance sheet. How do I feel? Well, I think either one of those things could happen. But before we talk about that, this station gives away 100,000 SHIB every day. You can enter the giveaway by subscribing to this channel, liking this video, and leaving a message below with the hashtag Shiba Inu. Best of luck. Most of what we've talked about in this video is how some big companies have decided to get into the crypto market by buying an ETF. So, it's not crazy to think that the big tech companies might do the same. But big companies are also adding cryptocurrency to their portfolios.